One of the most frequently asked questions that we constantly get asked is, how is the market doing? And it's a fair question. Homeowners want to know if their equity is protected, and home buyers want to know if this is the right time to buy. So today, we're going to dive into some of that data. But instead of just talking about it, I'm going to show you the tools that we use to come up with the response to the question that you're always asking. So let's dive into our MLS and some of the tools that we use to help provide with that answer. First, I'm going to drink some coffee because I'm getting tongue-tied here while I share my screen. Okay, so we are going to dive into the data. What you're looking at right now is my MLS. Our MLS here, this is the first tool that we use to see what is happening in the market. And so the first thing we're going to take a look at is single family homes currently available for sale in the city of Salem. Our zip code is 01970. So once I plug that zip code in, it tells me that we have right here 4 homes available for sale. 4. As of today, January 8th at 9:17 a.m., we have 4 single family homes available for sale. And when we dive into that, we can see that we have 1 Harrington Court listed at 540. It's been on the market now 26 days. 4 South Pine Street just came on the market. It's been on the market 6 days, listed at 599. Then we have 5 Claremont Road, listed 5 days on the market at a list price, I should say, of 630. And then we have the outlier, 25 Washington Square, listed 82 days at $2.25 million. I don't know about you, but my Starbucks money doesn't get me to the 2.25. So for our conversation purposes, I'm going to remove 25 Washington Square. That said, before I do so, I want you to take a look down here. What we see single family listings for median living square feet is 1443. Median list price is 614,450. Okay, and the median days on market is 16. Now, when I remove 25 Washington Square, because again, it's an outlier. It's a $2 million home. It's not for the average buyer, which I think that's who you are. And if you're selling your home, you're looking for the average buyer. When we remove 3 Washington Square, we have now a median list price of $599. 1,220 square feet, 1,220 square feet is the median square foot for living space. And days on market are 6. So that's currently on the market here in Salem. When we take a look at those properties that are under agreement, however, we take a look at contingent and under agreement. Those are properties that were listed and currently have an offer accepted or have a contract negotiated and are pending a closing. We have a total of 13 homes currently under agreement or with an accepted offer here in the city of Salem. Prices range from $449 all the way down to $870, giving us a median list price of $650 and 23 days on market. Median living square feet, 1,868. What is this telling me? This is telling me that a good number of homes came on the market last quarter of the year, okay? And they were absorbed. They were absorbed fairly quickly. They were absorbed at a median of 17 days to offer. They were absorbed very quickly, and as such, now these homes are pending under agreement. It's the beginning of the year, which would also explain why we only currently have 4 homes available for sale. Okay. Now, why is this important? When we take a look at the data and we take a look at what was sold January, let's see here, 01/01/2022 to 01/31/2023. Sorry, I meant 23, not 22. I need more coffee. In Salem, we had 8 homes. 8. A total of 8 homes sold last January. Those would be homes that were on the market November, December, received an offer, and then ended up subsequently closing in January. We just saw the currently under agreement properties. There's 13. Okay, so a good number of those will close this January. Hopefully, it'll be all 13 of them. Hopefully, they don't come back on the market because that will change some of the data here. But we can see that the homes that sold last January ranged in pricing from 365 all the way down to 750. And we had then a median list of 475 approximately and a median sale price of 482,500. Prices have increased in Salem. That's what I'm getting at. January to January, prices have increased. And the reason for that is because there is very little inventory available for sale here in Salem. You want me to take a look at another data point? Let's take a look at December. All right, so let's take a look at December 2022, 2022, 12, 01, 2022. And then we're going to take a look at 12/31, 2022. Let's take a look at how many sold. 13 homes. 13 homes sold during the month of December alone, 2022. When we compare that to this past December, we're going to see a different story here. So 13 homes ranging in 285 all the way down to 864. Median list price was 549.9, so 550, and then the median sale price was 555, just a little bit over asking price. That's what we were seeing December 2022. When we take a look at December 2023, you're going to see that it's going to be different. Let's take a look here. 11 homes for sale this past December, ranging from 450 all the way down to 805. We had a median list price of 540 and a median sale price of 546. You can see that the impact of higher interest rates really put a downward pressure on pricing here for the city of Salem. Now, we saw that interest rates increased to about 8% this past August. Right now, those rates are sitting at about 6.6%, which is going to drive traffic upward. Okay, so there'll be more buyers available to shop for homes. Therefore, also, we expect to see that sellers are going to be more likely to put their homes on the market, given that that 8% is now a more palatable 6.6%. Furthermore, we have received an announcement from the feds that they expect to drop the rate approximately 3 more times this year alone. Lenders have already began to bake that into their pricing. So we have seen interest rates climb down, de-escalate very, very quickly. I predict that by the end of the year, we are going to see interest rates in the low sixes, high fives. Now, this is an election year. Election years are known to be very particular, okay, in the sense that things are going to settle down. The feds, the powers that be, they don't want to rock the boat too much during an election year. So they don't want to mess around with unemployment. They don't want to mess around with the stock market, and they don't want to mess around with housing. So we'll see things kind of normalize themselves a little bit. We are going to see pricing increase this year. I suspect that in the city of Salem, we're going to see prices in about 3 to 4, maybe 5% annual year-over-year appreciation. We will see more homes. We'll see some properties go over asking, but I think that a lot of them will be selling right at asking or very close to asking price. Now, how are you getting that information, Cynthia? Let me show you another tool. So this is our Altos data. If you know me, I geek out with data. Altos data for the city of Salem is telling us here, you can see median list price for the city of Salem, $664,950. We're seeing a price per square foot of $389. We are seeing that 50% of the homes that have been on the market received a price adjustment. So pricing was reduced. Total inventory is 4, That rent is what kills me. $3,700 approximately for the median rent here in Salem. It's astronomical. That said, when we take a look down here, look at this. From 2019 to 2023, look at these pricing, okay? We have seen the median list price jump from 499.7, so almost 500,000 in 2019 to $665,000. I can't do math this early in the morning, so 665 minus 489, $176,000. That's the increase that we have seen from 2019 to now. But you're like, oh, Cynthia, who cares about 2019? Okay, let's take a look at December 30th, 2022. The median list price was 584,450. Okay, 584,450. And again, I just told you that the median list price now is 664 even. I can't do math. It said 500, 630, and then I said it was oops, guys, 569. That's $61,000. Sorry, I need more coffee. That's 61,000. That's $61,000 that we have seen price appreciate in just 1 year. In just 1 year. Pricing will continue to increase. There's more data here for you to take a look at. We can take a look at, let's see, market action index. So the market action index tells us if we're in a buyer's or a seller's market. You can see here, we have been comfortably in a seller's market for quite some time. Quite some time. Let's take a look here. So in the past year alone, our index, has been comfortably increasing from just shy of 60 all the way out to just over 80. Today, the market index for Salem is 83. And this again answers how hot is the market. It is squarely a seller's market, squarely a seller's market. And I suspect that we're going to continue to see that into this year. Salem is a vibey town. People want to live here. Okay. I know prices are going up, but people want to live here. And so that answers the question as to how is the market for the city of Salem. If you're a seller, yes, your equity is protected. You may want to consider selling your home to add some more inventory. You will have buyers that are out looking, very well qualified buyers that are out looking for homes like yours. If you are a buyer, my prediction, my recommendation, I should say, is that if you are a buyer, you should be looking to make a purchase between now and August 30th. Why August 30th? Because September 1st, we really start the political season. You're going to see a lot of political ads. You're going to see a lot of mud thrown around. And while nobody bases their purchase or the sale of their home based on who is sitting in the White House, uncertainty will absolutely kill a deal. We just saw it this past summer. Interest rates were climbing up, 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 up. That creates uncertainty for buyers and for sellers. It pulls people out of the market. I suspect we're going to see some of that this fall. So the time to sell or buy I suspect will be between now and August 30th. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. I love geeking out over this data. So if you want to see more of it, just hit me up. Let me know. I'll gladly dive into it. If you want to see other cities, we can dive into other cities as well. Salem is a vibey town. People want to live here. Take advantage of it. Thank you for watching. This is Cynthia Nina-Soto here at Nina-Soto Realty, and I will catch you next time. Bye. How do I turn this off? How do I turn this off now? There. Bye.